What's going on, everybody? It's a little bit late here because I had an issue with the first video not uploading correctly, so I had to make a new one since a lot of stuff has happened since. It's currently like 2 a.m. right here, so it's pretty late, but I wanted to get this one out for you guys. So what I'm looking for right now is actually, if we go to the 1 hour chart, you can see we were starting to print some 1 hour bearish divergence here. Just to make it a little bit easier for you guys to see from here, either if you pull it like this, you pull this one to, yeah, you can see how this one and this one creates the bullish, the bearish divergence, because you have a higher high in the price but a lower high in the RSI. This is the first warning I had that was signaling that we might go lower from here. The only thing on the 1 hour right now that's relatively bullish is that actually we closed above the daily 50 SMA, but I have a feeling that this one is not gonna last. I think before we're gonna see anything from any kind of a, what should I say, a bounce, we need to see the 67.5 ish region. This also, I'm pretty sure, let's just try to put a VWAP here. Yeah, we have a VWAP right here. Might even fit even better from here. Yeah, you can see it actually fits more or less perfectly. So in the case we retrace to this area, I actually expect us to have a bounce to either go to the 70.5, maybe even 72k, because we actually have the 97k VWAP sitting right here. So in case we drop right down to this level now, we could see a pump of between 5 to 6% before we actually fall over. I mean, let's just speculate a little bit here, but if Trump and Iran, Iran decides to have a ceasefire for a couple of days before he blows them to shit, I think we can expect some sort of, some sort of pump, because also if we look at oil looks relatively bearish. If they have one more pump, it's probably going to print bearish divergence. If a bearish divergence is going to happen in oil, there's a good chance that we're going to see Bitcoin spike a little bit. So I think we could see a pop up here, and from here we could see the retrace all the way back down to either 65, maybe even the 63k that I have marked here on the price chart. If I zoom out a little bit, it's a little bit easier to see. Probably on the 4 hour looks a little bit more clean. But yeah, I marked out this area here for me as a key area. And all of this, now it's actually a red box, it should be green. And the reason for it has to be green is actually because this is a 4 hour demand zone. Every time we go to this area, we should expect people to buy it up. So the sellers will get exhausted by this level, and the buyer should at least give some sort of bounce. It might only be a 2% bounce and a retest of this underside here, and then we fall, but who knows. So from what I can see, it would also fit if we go to 72k, I think it is. 1 second. Let's just ignore that part. But yeah, just to keep it as simple as possible for you guys, I think what I'm currently looking for is either a pullback to this area if you want to hedge your long, or hedge the short I gave earlier in the group. I gave the short from, 1 second, I'll just find it here. I gave the short calling from 68.7 to 69.1. I set a 4 hour close above 70k. I think we actually got that. No, we never closed above it. So even the first entry is valid. I am still currently myself in it. Considering it was a signal, it was just based off an idea I had, but I think this one should be pretty good. So in case you don't want to risk anything, I would move my stop loss to entry now and just play it safe from here. Wait to see if we get this sort of a bullish reaction from here to pump us up into a region that could reject us one more time. The only issue I have with us getting up here again is that we are actually starting to hold the daily 50 one more time. And if we can hold the daily one more time, it might be the first time that actually we could send us all the way up to 78, 81k region. I still have my doubts that we go and get there before we see 58, 59k. Preferably, I would like us to see one of those regions first, and then we could see some sort of a midterm sort of a relief rally. But yeah, that's more or less it. What I have for Bitcoin. If you want to, we can take a small peek here at Ethereum. I haven't planned out very much, but I really wanted to see if Ethereum could get to this line. One second, let me just make it a little bit more visible for you guys. Let's just make it blue, I think, yeah. So what I'm watching here is that we're actually holding this trend here. It's not the best trend, but something like this. If you wanted to, you could probably also make it if you want to do something like this, but yeah, I would prefer having the most areas where it touches, because this one never closed below. So in case we get one more dip into this area, we could pop, but I personally think we're gonna pop into this area and then we're gonna lose the trend. Whenever we lose this trend, we're gonna see some sort of retest on the underside and then we fall. In the case we pop from here into this region and we hold the trend, I don't think at that point we're gonna go below this horizontal line here, whatever you want to call it. Like all of this here would be support in my area. Let's just make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. All of this in the green box. Remove this one. All of this, if we can hold above it, there's a good chance we're going to flip this into support, and we could keep going to go to the upwards. But I'm still leaning bearish until proven otherwise. So that's why I'm telling you guys right now. I'm mainly short. I have a few things going that I'm looking for longs in, but I will keep you guys updated in the group. But yeah, that's more or less what I have for now. If you guys stayed in cash, the one I gave a few weeks ago, or days ago, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, 26th of March or so. Well, at this point, you're already about, what, 23% in profit? Yeah, I only took my TP one, so I'm just waiting for this one to play out. Casper is one of the few coins that never actually came close to filling the wick. If we fill the wick, it's gonna be wicked. It's like 75%. So let's see where this one could take us. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys today. I will try to be a little bit energized for the next video, and I will in the future, what should I say, get it a little bit more structured. This is just the first video I'm gonna give you guys. So talk to you.